be without his performance on the ground. That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Yeah.
So we've come to halftime, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice.
Oh, God.
The return. At their own 31-yard.
Wait, do I have... Monkey.
So here are the Titans to take over on offense.
Monkey.
They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Henry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so
The boy bad nausea medicine.
get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down,
Ready?
and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Oh, and now he bowls Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans.
That's why I named it that. Derrick Henry violation.
63 yards. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like
How much chuck could a woodchuck chuck if the woodchuck could chuck wood?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play.
Want some candy?
No.
Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Ingram again. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
It's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and
Ho.
5.
You're a hoe.
From the gun, Jackson.
Thank you.
Saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across
Japanese
his body.
culture probably better than I asked.
The 20.
Oh, you got to feel
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Tennessee.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that will make this a 19-point game. From the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just...
Emoji mechanical leg, emoji folded hands, emoji folded hands, emoji foot. At emoji call me hand, emoji raised. medium dark skin tone, emoji clapping hands, emoji celebrating, emoji brick monster, emoji alien monster, emoji smiling cat with hard eyes, emoji grinning cat with smiling eyes, emoji crying cat.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram.
Let's go.
Turning. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body.
Touchdown, Titans! Derrick Henry, 33 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Titans. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he?
Nice.
What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz
Oh,
or
fucking Lamar did.
deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Throwing on second down, Jackson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
From the gun, it's Jackson. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Makes the score Titans.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the
Oh, let's go.
Not in this
Oh
case.
my god, dude.
Accelerating, and off he goes.
Another day, another dollar,
at the
baby.
50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
Damn.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Titans' 42-yard.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ingram. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Jeffrey Simmons. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. To try again after the sack. Jackson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. 30. Now the ball comes
I'm not even mad at that, actually.
They are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT.
Bro. Dude, that was such a good play.
Wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the post game. Safe to say one is not buying.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now that shaves a bit off the lead. It's now a 23-point game. A nice, tidy little drive there.
Hello, hi, hello, hi, hey, hello, yes, I am sorry I was in a Russian ILL call when I can get home from my phone, love.
Here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've
Ready for this, Carter?
practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and
Type yeah,
it. So
if you're ready.
Need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it, but yeah, this game's pretty much.
I'm guessing you are.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the Ravens' 45-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 39. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Tannehill. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Complete to Derrick.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
That one 28 yards on the ground. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of
Oh, where's Derrick?
Continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guy.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Darrington Evans, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And this Titans offense continues to pour it on.
No, we didn't.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another.
It would have said if he did.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number.
It didn't he add the question mark.
When you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now it's Jackson. Going for Boykin, but it is intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Intercepted by the Titans.
Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing
There's
situational
Derrick.
football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive 1st down plays. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
I have to go to bed because my eyes hurt.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
Okay.
And he'll only get
And
a
I-
yard to bring up 3rd and 1. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Let's see what Tannehill can do.
Here's Tannehill.
Nothing.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
It's 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Ravens.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves.
Good
can
night,
they?
talk to you tomorrow.
To put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking, they think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run,